The election of Donald Trump followed no political script recognized in U.S. history, and in putting together his presidential cabinet, he's taken a similar say-what approach. For generations, Washington has seen a familiar cabinet model. There'd be folks with long careers inside government bureaucracy, a few Congress people, and finally some of those well-connected insiders who always drift between top corporate and political roles. Think of Dick Cheney minus the controversy. Donald Trump is rattling that model with some unconventional cabinet picks. You have ExxonMobil CEO Rex Tillerson for Secretary of State, Dr. Ben Carson to lead Housing and Urban Development, Golden alum Steve Mnuchin as Secretary of Treasury, former top bankers, retired generals, and even Carl Icahn. We're missing the message, though, if we compare this to the traditional presidential cabinet. Consider instead the board makeup of major U.S. corporations. You have top-level finance and banking veterans to bring financial oversight skills, major CEOs, the folks whose telephone calls always get answered, and the traditional lack of diversity found in American boardrooms has become such an issue that at least a couple of your directors should now be women and people of color. Does this lineup sound familiar yet? Well, it should, because that's what President-elect Trump has assembled. It may be an unconventional cabinet, but it's a model, maybe even a world-class corporate board of directors. If you expect your cabinet/board members to be both highly accomplished and cross-functional, putting a brain surgeon in charge of U.S. housing policy makes sense. If you want a Secretary of State who's a proven global deal maker, then Rex Tillerson may be ideal for the job, even without the usual seasoning in government diplomacy. Expect President Trump to ask his cabinet members to make some calls outside their particular offices, to pull a few strings, or to brainstorm together as a quote-unquote board committee on an issue. But watch also for possible conflicts of interest, turf concerns, and second guessing as this new cabinet of board of directors takes shape. I'm Ralph Ward from the Boardroom for January.